On the whistle.
Robert Donovan right there.
You okay?
Do it! You got it! My hernia! There you go! Inside!
That was actually a race.
Good job, man!
Like I said, those races.
Hey, welcome to another stream, guys. I'm Ben Goyette, and tonight we're gonna watch race number 11 of the cyclo-cross SoCalCross Prestige Series. How's it going, guys? A lot of people already in the chat. Felipe is there, Mark, Near is here, Magnotus is there, Ken, Gene, and Clay. How's it going, guys? So yeah, tonight we're gonna watch race number 11. This one was recorded last Sunday in Glendale, California. I'm Ben Goyette. I'm streaming live tonight from Los Angeles. So the concept for those who are new, so those who are watching the replay, what I do is I record my race with a GoPro camera. I do the edit, and then I show you the footage live on YouTube every Thursday night. So tune in live every Thursday. We have a chat. We have Phil Beckman is here. Bradley just tuned in. How's it going, guys? So we're gonna chat. We're gonna look at the race. We have an exciting race tonight. A lot of action. It was an epic battle all the way to the finish line. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be awesome. So tonight, as usual, the stream is brought to you by Bike Improve. So Bike Improve is a bike shop in Los Angeles on their website. So they're letting me use the rear wheel on my bike. So I have those awesome carbon wheels on my bike thanks to Bike Improve and Near Wheels. So this makes me faster for sure. If you guys have seen me race, you've seen a boost in performance. So if you need good carbon wheels, check them out, nearwheels.com. They're gonna make them like $400 for you, made by hand in Los Angeles. They're awesome wheels, so check them out. So what else tonight? Just before we start, what's going on in SoCal? So big stuff in SoCal. We have the snow. Yeah, the snowmaking has started in Big Bear. So we're gonna have some snowboarding soon. Yeah, snowboarding has started in California at Mammoth Mountain last month. I mean, a few weeks ago, I think. But in SoCal, it's the first time we have snow. So the snowmaking has just started. We don't know when it's gonna open. Hopefully, it's soon. Look at that, it's starting. The nights are cold, so they should be able to make some snow. And don't forget, this weekend it's the Fat Bike State Championship at Rim Nordic. So if you have a fat bike, make sure you go there. That's your race. It's gonna be awesome. The course is always nice there. So I'm not sure they're gonna have snow. It doesn't look like the weather is gonna hit. There's a snowstorm coming in LA this weekend, but it might not hit Rim Nordic. So, but still, the course is awesome. Bring your fat bike. I'm not gonna be there. I did some fat bike training this week. See, I was with my friend. We rode on the beach. it was awesome. But that's the bike I was riding. But I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna focus this weekend on cyclo-cross. It's the SCNCA Championship, and it's also the CACX District Championship of Nabra this weekend. So I'm gonna focus on that. Gonna have some more cyclo-cross racing. It's cross season, so I'm gonna focus on cyclo-cross. And yeah, so let's talk about the course tonight. So tonight we have a 2.5 kilometer course. It's the Turkey Trot Cross. It was Thanksgiving last week, so everyone is full. Everyone has a lot of calories to burn. So we have a 2.5 kilometer course. We're gonna have about a 45-minute race. I think we do 6 laps that day, and this course is amazing. Look at that, another amazing course. It's super well designed. It's a lot of fun turns. And what's going on in the championship? So in the championship, I'm still leading the championship by only 1 point. So I'm still first in the points in front of David McNeil, Kent Hammond, and Matt Freeman. So Kent is not gonna race with us this week, but the top 3 are gonna be there, so we're gonna have a good battle. So we have Matt Freeman, he's riding for SDG Muscle Monster. We have David McNeil, he's riding for Neighborhood Cyclery, and there's me there, Ben Goyette, riding for Team Dream Team. So that's gonna be the epic battle for tonight. The top 3 in the championship points that are present on the course. We're gonna battle on course. It's gonna be awesome. And those awesome pictures, they're from PB Creative. Check them out, pbcreativephoto.com. If you want to purchase your picture, you're gonna look like a pro like that. The pictures are awesome. So thanks, Phil, for sending me pictures. Phil is sending me pictures so that I can show them to you during the stream. So all right, so let's start the race, guys. Let's start the race. Everybody's ready for that. All right, let me know if the sound is good. Let me know if the mixing is good.
Let's call up on 35A. Leading our series is Benjamin Goyette.
Oh, did I say the wrong team for David McNeil? I said Neighborhood Cyclery. That's what I have on my sheet. Maybe my sheet is not up to date. All right, so Masters Man 35 plus A. Here we go. The race is on. Already, David and Matt having a strong start right there. Trying to stay with them. All right, it's on. We have 10 riders. Masters A 35 plus. We're gonna do 6 laps. Already, I'm 5th place. I'm in middle of the field. Followed by Rick there. Rick is riding for G2 bikes. Oh, and Renault. See that? Renault went down in the corner. Renault was going hard on the power. I think he got some power oversteer there. Just lost the rear hand. All right. Oh, so it's HNS Cosmos, David's team. Yeah, it's the new. You got the new kit. That's the strategy, is to make us dizzy when we stare at his kit. All right, so back section straight, going hard. A lot of grass, but the grass is not as bumpy as the previous courses. So we're gonna have a lot of racing moves. I love the course, the way they designed it there. It's like a go-kart track like that. This tarmac section. Oh, you hear the sound? That was a big hit. I didn't bunny up smooth there. That scared me a little. All right, still in 5th place. Keeping an eye at the front. I don't want those guys to get away. I have Matt and David are in the front, so I want to fight with them. Genie's asking, same tires? Yeah, I still have the same tires as last week. So I'm riding the Schwalbe X1s. So Joseph in the chat saying you're the Phil Liggett of streaming. Who's that? Who's Phil Liggett? I don't know. Let me know who that is. All right. All right. So I'm trying to see if I can make a move on Jason there. I'm seeing the guys are starting to open in gaps, so I don't want that to happen. Hey, Gino is in the chat. How's it going, Gino? Yeah, anybody who's new in the chat, don't forget to hit subscribe button on YouTube. There's some more cyclocross racing action, so if you want to see more, hit subscribe. All right, so I think it's about time I pass David. Sorry, Jason. Trying to think when it's a good time. So there's a punchy climb there, little punchy climb. So I think it's time. That's why I can put the power down. See the watts, almost 500. So I had John challenged me before the race. You gotta hit 500 watt. That's what that was his request. So John, I'm gonna try to hit that. All right, first section there. We need to unclip. Phil Liggett is a English sports commentator that has called all the major tour. Oh yeah, okay. I should ask him to do to co-host a stream with me. That'd be awesome. Man. All right, loose section there. That was a tricky turn. Like that was like a downhill hairpin off camber. and then we get into some loose stuff right there. Hey, Steven's in the chat.
You again?
How's it going? And here we have a technical section there in the dirt. Alright, they did clean, so Jason is riding well. The guys are opening a gap in front of us, so I need to make a move. I need to be more aggressive. I need to go. Alright, going for it.
Look at it.
He's letting me go. So Dorothy's saying I got a blister raking out that section. Oh yeah, you guys, you had a lot of trail work to do. Great work, Dorothy. That was a nice course again. Is the course ready for this weekend? Is it all set up, or do you set it up tomorrow? All right, so I have a big gap. I need to close there. Dorothy's saying tomorrow more raking. All right. Keep it up. Hey, Danzy is saying your streaming and videos are top notch. You do a great job with them. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. All right, the guys in front, they're fighting hard. See, David and Matt, they're fighting hard. So I think David set one of the fastest lap on lap 1. So he's going all out, and that's tough because we don't know the number of laps we do, so it's a 45 minutes race, so the time of the first lap is going to dictate how many laps we do. So if the leader is setting like a smoking hot pace on lap 1, then they're going to divide that time, and we're going to have to do maybe one more lap. So if we can keep up that pace, we're going to have to do more laps. Alright, look at that. Fun course. Little tight corner there with a bit loose. So the course was coming together. So we race. I think we wave number 4. So we have three waves of races before that. So it lets the course gets better. I think after every race, so there's like a groove that starts to dig into the course. There's a sand section with a turn, so that's a tricky turn in the sand. So they're already saying thanks, blasting out the email and schedule now. Alright, so watch your inbox, guys. You're gonna have the race schedule for this weekend. Yeah, so this weekend, if you just tune in this weekend, we race at the Greek Theater CA6 District Championships. So we have 2 championships, so one on Sunday, one on Saturday.
Go get him, come on, get him.
It's gonna be good, so make sure you come watch that. It's at the Greek Theater. It's a beautiful place. We race in Griffith Park. It's amazing. Denzi saying it's a beautiful course in California. You guys have sand in Florida. Oh yeah, it's a race long sand pit. So 9 AM start Saturday. Popcorn podium. All right, popcorn podium this week. So last week we had pie podium. So there's always recovery food on the podium. All right, approaching the barriers there. It's gonna be barrier section right there. That's where we need to unclip. Hop over them and then, oh! See, I worked on my remount a little bit. Starting to get a bit smoother. The idea is to have the bike maintain the same speed. So as you dismount, the bike keeps its momentum, and then you remount. So you don't want to stop dead when you remount. It's tricky. It's a tricky technique. And it's a good technique to have if you're a mountain biker like me. It helps you in your mountain biking, because when you see a section you would be faster running. What I do when I race mountain bike, I just unclip, run it, and then remount really fast. All right, 5 laps to go. I'm kind of lost line of sight of the guys there. They're a bit farther ahead. Kenny's saying we just have mud up here in Canada. Yeah, the mud is about to freeze. Oh man. And Phil is saying bring your climbing legs for Griffin. Yeah, Griffin is gonna have more climbing. So if you've been at the Greek theater, there's like a stack parking lot. So we race in that parking lot that they use for the Greek theater. So it's kind of steep. So there's gonna be a lot of climbing. I always climb Mount Wilson every year. It seems that's how it happens. I climb Mount Wilson the day before the race, and my legs are tired. I think it's gonna happen again this week. Man. But oh well, no excuses. You need to lay it out at the Greek. It's a good race for mountain bikers. So if you're a mountain biker, you're thinking, hey, is it playing to my advantage? I think the Greek theater is a course that maybe it favors maybe the mountain biker a little bit, because there's a lot of punchy climbs, so we're used to that type of suffering. But don't ride off any road guys there. They're super fast. All right, Denzi, thanks for stopping by. Good luck tomorrow. All right, so I'm not catching the guys yet. They're going really fast. Yeah, so I did. I was talking about that last week. I did my FTP test. So last week was my recovery week in my training program. So at the end of the recovery week, that's where you normally do an FTP test. FTP stands for functional threshold power. It's what it means is that it's the power in watts, like you see on screen, that you could sustain power. So that's what they call the threshold power. And when you know that number, you can fine-tune your training program to train in the right zone, so that you know when you need to go hard or recover in your training. So it's a bit more precise to train with a power meter. And then we have Phil taking the money shot right there. So I did the test. So my numbers are out. So what you do when you do an FTP test is you go all out at time trial speed for 20 minutes, and you try to take a course that has some climbing, so it's easier to maintain a good pace. So I went to Mandeville Canyon. It's about 5% grade. I did a 20-minute. Tried to beat my PR of that climb. And Dorothy was saying, off-camber dirt section, loose and tricky. Oh yeah, in the Oak Grove. Oh yeah, okay. Can't wait to see that. Breaking up the climbs in the grass, but yes, climbing and likely the sand. Jen has a boomerang turn section. Oh yeah, the course by Jeff are always amazing. On the flyer it should be written like a course designed by Jeff, like a famous producer on a movie or something like that. Famous director. Yeah, you gotta come. You gotta witness a course designed by Jeff. It's always awesome. Yeah, so I did my FTP test, and so the numbers I got, my average power was 258 watts on that climb. 258 or 257, something like that. And so what you do is you multiply that number by 95%, and that extrapolates that number for 1 hour. All right, the spectator were telling me you can close that gap. I'm like, I can. All right, so that gives me an FTP of 245 watts. So here's what it looks like when you do your test list. So that's the data. So the heart rate is the red line. The power is the purple line. So try to pace yourself to be able to get your maximum power for 20 minutes. Hey, David Sherwin is here. Late check-in. All right, you're still good. We're just on lap 2. The epic action hasn't started yet. We're gonna have some epic racing action at the end of the stream. Yeah, so yeah, the watts are not so. I mean, they're good. Nothing spectacular. I think it gives me a 3.8 watt per kilogram with my weight, which is, I think it's common. So but it's good. It gives me something I can look at if I want to improve. I can improve that number. But that's something to obsess with. It's just fun. It's just fun to race with what you have and have a good battle. It doesn't really matter if you're racing for first or for 15, as long as the racing is fun. All right, so I heard a big crash in front. So that's why I was asking Troy what happened there. I heard like a clunk, and see the guys are right there. So I'm making ground on them. I'm about to reconnect. So what happened? Matt told me after the race he went down, so he was bleeding on his knee. So I'm about to reconnect there. I just need to not make any mistake. Every time when I say that. So yeah, I had a bad line there, so I got stuck into the sand. You suck, the spectator is telling me. Yeah, that was really bad. I messed up really bad there. They're telling me to slow down, take it easy, take it easy. Alright, was saying congrats on the watts. Not Phil, he was saying congrats on the,
Come on, get him,
the watts. we were talking about power. Let's not spoil the race for anyone. Okay, so and
John!
hey, that's John. Hey, John was racing in the 70 plus category, still racing in his 70s. It's amazing. I can't believe it. I was talking with him before the race. He's telling me that the trick is just to go within your limits. Don't push too hard, not to injure yourself, because I mean, recovering from an injury is longer when you're older. But yeah, he tells me he likes racing, and they're a small group of guys in their 70s. They're racing together every week. It's awesome and it's very inspiring. I hope I make it there. I hope I can race and stay healthy and keep racing as long as them. All right, so all the ground I made after the mistake there, I lost it all. So I'm back at square one, trying to close the gap. So I was thinking, oh man, they're gonna disappear in front. It's gonna be a boring race. I'm gonna be doing time trial by myself. But I never quit. I never quit. You must never quit. You must keep pacing. Keep doing your best. You never know, the race might come back to you. Eugene is saying that looks smooth. Thanks. Yeah, I was getting better in my my remount, dismount. I'm trying to do the both feet at the same time. You hop and you touch both your pedals at the same time and start pedaling right away. Because I used to do like the little step-it on one foot. I used to play a lot of racket sports, so it's kind of wired into my brain. So whenever I want to move fast, I just do that little step-it on one foot. So sometimes I revert to that when it gets critical. It's just hardwired into my brain. I was playing a racket sport when I was a kid and teenager. Alright, gonna try to bunny up better there and land my two wheels at the same time. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Take a little sip there. It's not as dry as the previous races. The weather was nice. 21 Celsius. Six laps race, 1 lap 3. Still in third, we have David, McNeil, and Matt Freeman in front. David is asking, racket sports taught you out? You know, when you move on the court in racket sports, you put your outer leg first, and then you come back with your inside leg, and then you do that twice. But the last step is just a double step on the inside foot. You know, when you want to smash and you move backward into the course, you know, the last part of the move is a stepette, like on the last foot, on your inside foot. Yeah, a stutter step. I think that's the word. That's the word, Ken. All right. So yeah, that's stutter step. It's kind of, that's what you learn to do when you play racket sport. So it's easy to do that, you know, by habit. But it's not as fast. It's scrubbing a little bit of speed, so I can see why the jumping both feet at the same time is faster. Oh yeah, so Ken, you used to play racquetball, so you know what I'm talking about. Alright, Phil again, taking a picture. Alright, I think that's Matt in front, starting to make progress. Isn't that called the cowboy hop, the 2-foot thing? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Is that what it's called, guys? Do you guys know? It looks like a cowboy hop, you know. All right, I'm reconnecting with Matt there. So David is pulling away. And David is really good at the cowboy hop. You're gonna see him in the stream. He's really good at it. Phil is saying, how about a shout out for announcer cool as Mike Bowers? A voice you could pour over waffles. Yeah, I wonder what it would taste like. Alright, so that was a fast section back there. There was a little jump there. It was a bit intimidating because you're going down really fast, and then there's a... Alright, spectators are heckling there, telling me to close that gap. We have Alisa in the chat. I really need a friend. So if someone is looking to be friend with Alisa, or maybe it's a bot. Are you a bot? Oh, and Jeremy Crames just subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, if you're new to the stream, hit subscribe. I'm gonna keep streaming every Thursday if you want to see more. If you're a bot, hit subscribe. It looks good on my numbers. Crazy Kid 76 subscribe. All right, thanks. Are you a real person? All right, so I'm on Matt's wheels there. We're gonna work together to try to reconnect. And Durcell123 just subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. All right, there's a racing line. There's a groove now on the course. Also, Ken is saying that. Oh, passing a guy there. So the cowboy hop is a bunny hop over hurdles. Okay, maybe that's not it. So see, Matt is taking a better line there. He's going all the way on the outside. So he already has an angle for the turn. So I learned that from him on that lap. So it's good to follow a rider. Matt is a very experienced rider. So experienced, he knows he needs to let me do the work in front. Alright, so I'm gonna try to reconnect with David.
Get him! Come on, HS, stop! Go get him!
Alright, second place on lap 3. Making progress, making progress.
6 seconds.
Alright, John is telling me the gaps there. 6 seconds to David. David is saying, nice camera angles, thanks. Yeah, I forgot to turn off stabilization on my rear camera. I was doing tests the weekend before. Oh, and I went loose there. I lost the rear wheel, but I cut the oversteer. Yeah, so stabilization is turned on the GoPro Hero 5 section at the rear. Hi Felipe, how's it going, Felipe? Felipe from Brazil. Seems you are on fire. Keep the pace. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try. Fast rider on my wheel. So Matt is working with me. We're working together. He did a bit of work. Now he's letting me do the work to reconnect with David. All right, so that was lap 3. 3 laps to go. So that's mid-race. Oh, a spectator there was about to cross the course. Gotta watch out. Phil is saying David was on form. Haven't seen that since his SP. Yeah, so Gene is saying those near wheels improvements are massive. It is. I really see the difference, and it's just not just because they're nice to me and letting me use their wheels for the season. It's insane. I have the acceleration. So for those tuning in, I have the near wheels. Those are the wheels I'm riding. Those are carbon wheels. They're called the Gravel 29 by Near Wheels. They're awesome. So 29mm wide. So I feel very confident. Oh, Spy Team days. All right. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know David back then.
You got the Americanos, you got the Lactate.
Yeah, so you see there was a jump, there was a fast downhill section with a jump, and so with those wheels, I feel confident to just send it on that jump. I don't need to slow down. I don't feel like I'm gonna burp. It's like my mountain biking feelings are coming back here with those wheels, and I can attack more the turns. All right, so are we gonna see David soon working out? So Matt is starting to feel like, okay, maybe this guy is he's getting tired. I need to get in front. David is there in the corner of the screen. So David is asking, anyone else think the course was less bumpy this year? Was it? Do you guys think it was less bumpy? I think last year was it raining last year? I think it was muddy last year. Or maybe that was the year before. Yeah, so Gino is saying that's a lot of anaerobic. Yeah. So my my lactate threshold is at 172 BPM. So what you see on the right, the BPM, that's my heart rate. BPM stands for beat per minute. So when I did my FTP test, I also got the number for my lactate threshold heart rate. So it's similar to the power. It's the heart rate you can sustain for an hour. So I got 172. It's a bit down. I think maybe sometimes the weather impacts that. So it was very cold that morning. It was before sunrise that I did my test. So it was like 12 Celsius. So that might be why I dropped 1 BPM on my LTHR. But yeah, so whenever the number is above 172 in the lower right, that means I'm anaerobic. So that means I'm burning matches there. I cannot sustain that pace for forever. Alright, attacking this section, feeling good. So that's the section I was talking about. So a bit It's a bit more like mountain biking over there. And then we go downhill. If you look at the graph there, the elevation graph, it's dropping down really fast, so we're going downhill really fast. And then here's the intimidating jump right there. So it's doesn't look like much on the GoPro camera, but you can catch some hair on that.
Come on, leader! Yeah.
All right, closing the gaps. The spectators are watching the race. They're taking notice of the gaps. So David is in sight. Hey Thomas, how's it going, Thomas? A bit late. All right, thanks for tuning in. Just in time for the racing action to start. All right, so Matt is trying to reconnect, trying to stay with me. So Kenny's saying it's only 45 minutes. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Keep that heart rate high. Yeah, if we look at my heart rate, that's what it looked like on Strava. So I spent 30 minutes in aerobic and 18 minutes in zone 4. So it's the entire race in the red, as it should. But yeah, it showed because, like I said, last week was a recovery week. Look at this guy.
Come here. All right.
Spectators were telling him to cross-check us with his bike. Yeah, so taking a recovery week, it really shows on your heart rate the week after. So I was able to get higher on my heart rate. Hey, Robert is in the chat. How's it going, Robert? Robert was racing with us. I don't know, were you racing?
Give it up!
Alright, so David made a mistake there in the sand. So I'm able to reconnect there. I'm on his wheel. Oh yeah. We don't have the fishing pole. Where's the fishing rod?
Right side.
I was waiting for that. All right, so we're 3 guys. So David in front is the leader. I'm in 2nd place, and Matt Freeman behind me is 3rd place. So that's the battle for the win. Hey, Dan Williams in the house. How's it going, Dan? All right, so anything can happen, so that's good. We're a bit after mid-race. We have a battle, a 3-way battle for the win. All right, so I cannot pace down. I cannot pace down, and there's no escaping. It's gonna hurt till the end. All right, look at his technique. Look at David in front. Oh, look at that! Did you see that? That was perfect.
Let's go, man.
I'm not there yet.
Let's go.
All right, he's telling me let's go.
Thanks.
All right, that's it for lap 4. Two laps to go. All right. Let's see who can keep that pace. Is David gonna slow down? Is he gonna play it strategic? See, Matt there is recovering, staying with us. So Clay is starting the betting game. So place your bet. race. Alright, trying to stay with David. Trying not to look at his kid too much, not to get dizzy. Also, Robert is saying put the stick in his spoke. Alright, Jackson's in the chat. Thank God I didn't miss the stream. Oh yeah, it's a good one, this one. We had some fun racing. The Turkey Trot Cross in Glendale is always one of my favorite courses. Alright, so Matt is attacking. So Matt is moving ahead. It's his turn. It's time for him to attack, so I don't want to stay third, so I'm following him. Alright, now change of lead there. Matt is now in first place. I'm second, and now David is third. Alright, so I know I want to stay. I don't want to stay with I want to stay with Matt. I don't want to let him escape. So whatever he does, I'm going to respond. If it hurts and he attacks, then it's just gonna hurt more. That's it. I need to stay with him. So Robert is saying, so you race, Robert. Nice. It's good that you're back racing. So that was a good passing spot for you in the race, yeah. No, it is, yeah. Every there's some short and longer straights on the course, and that's where you can make a passing move. Everywhere, like here, it's not really possible. It's too tight. Here was a good place. If you get on the power really hard, you can surprise the guy. I did a move there on the lap 1 if you were there. Oh yeah, so you got a podium, Robert. You could pass all kinds of people. What kind of people? And Troy, you saw Troy running there on the rear cam. He was doing some cool sidetrack footage with a gimbal. Tricky section there. You hear the gear. Oh, and David, see that? See how tricky it is there? It's really easy to mess up, and then you lose your momentum because this is a very steep uphill there. Yeah, I changed my gearing for this race. So the near wheels I'm riding, so near put a racing cassette on it. Like you need to go faster, so I put a race cassette. So I don't have that gravel bike grinding gear on my bike, so I cannot go slow. That's a good thing. Because the problem with a slow gear is that you use it, so you go slow. So when you don't have it, you cannot go slow. So I had to really stand up and attack it.
Go, dude!
Alright, spectators are liking it. Leaders change with less than 2 laps to go. Yeah, Robert is saying the bump took a few folks out. Oh yeah. It was a scary bump. Because right after the bump you had to brake really hard to make the turn. So it was not a good spot to burp and get a puncture. So Felipe is saying third place is getting dropped. So David is dropping a little bit. So he put a foot down in the sand, and now maybe he's pacing down a little bit. So there might be a two-way battle for the end of the race. So we're going fast because usually at this time of the race, the 45 plus guys, they pass us. So Derek is leading. Derek is leading the 45 plus race. He's with Garnet Vardican and Robert Donovan are there.
One more. Thanks.
Alright, making sure that the guys are aware of our position. So we don't have mirrors in cycling, so we need to announce our position. Nair saying, you cracked me up. My wheels no need grummer gears. Yeah, so those wheels they can only go fast. So why do you need a grummer gears? Alright, approaching the sand pit section. Following the line Matt is using. It's a good line. Alright, so Matt is making a move. So I need to stay with him. So it's important I pass the people at the same time in the same spot, so I don't get hold back, because that can break my race. So you gotta be smart about it.
One more.
All right, still with him, and he's going hard. He's not making it easy for me. He's not recovering. Trying to shake me off.
One more on the right.
David is saying busting it. Alright, so trying to stay smooth there.
Let's go.
Is there echo? That's what he's saying? Dan? Is it in my voice? Is it in my voice when I talk, or is it the announcer's voice? Alright, so made a move on Matt there. He let me go in front. What about now? Is it better now? Let me see. Better? All right. I think I messed up. All right. So yeah, I messed up. I had the wrong audio output, so there was some feedback loop in the live stream. Thanks for letting me know. You guys are my sound engineers. All right, so now I'm leading. So I'm gonna have to play it smart. So I know Matt is letting me suffer in front. He's a smart dude. It's not his first race, so he knows the strategy. He's gonna let me burn myself on the last lap. So we're on the final lap. I'm leading the race. Matt is in second place, and he wants to get back in front. So I'm gonna look at him. Is he there? So he was not side by side, so he pulled out of the passing move. All right, now he's going. So Matt is going for it. He wants to break away. Another lead change. Hey, Peter is in the chat. How's it going, Peter? Peter finally made it to one of my live stream. Yeah, man. You don't wake up at 4 AM in the UK to watch a stream. Dan is saying go, Ben. All right, so now we have a race. So yeah, final lap. Matt is in front, so I'm thinking, okay, where am I gonna make a move? I need to think about it. I need to be smart. So Peter is saying Ben was my arch nemesis back in the days. Yeah, you know, in the previous stream I talked about the Sasquatch, the guy that shows up for just one race and takes the win, and then he disappears and never, you know, never races in the series again.
Thanks.
I was the Sasquatch once. Peter was fighting for a series. I think it was the Fat Tire series at South Ridge Park. And then I showed up and took the win and took the points. That's how I met Peter. So Dan is saying, I want to fly to Cali to race with you guys. Yeah, do it. A few races left. You can race with us. Try to stay on Matt's wheels. That was a tough remount there because it was uphill. So if you mess up a little bit, I don't have gear to go slow there, so I need to go hard.
Thanks.
Alright, making key moves there, making sure I stay with him. So Robert is saying, remember Peter when we made Ben hurt out in the mountains? When was that? That happens a lot actually. Alright, so I want to stay with Matt. I'm thinking, where do I make a move? I need to stay on his wheel, so as soon as I get an opportunity, I'm just gonna make a move. I know right now it's critical, so. Alright, so I'm going fast there. I see Matt is slowing down a little bit, so I'm going for it. Sending it on the jump. Sliding in the braking zone. Alright, spectators are cheering. That was a ballsy passing move there. I made the pass in the air on the jump, but Matt is not done. Matt is not done. He's gonna respond. That's how you do it. Yeah, yeah. Spectators were on it. They were liking this. Alright, so now I need to play it smart. So I know Matt is gonna make a move any chance he gets. So he's going really hard. Look at his face. It's painful. So I want to make sure I'm really hard. Like this place there. I know it's a passing zone, so I need to be flat out on the power, accelerate really fast, making it hard for him to come side by side and be the first in the braking zone. And once I'm first in the braking zone, I can catch a breath because I control the line. So that's what I do there. Try to recover when it's tight, when it's not a good place to pass. Like right here, I can catch a breath. Then as soon as it opens, I need to go flat out. Alright, right there. It's a long flat section. I need to be all out. Alright, making it first in the braking zones. That's what matters. Peter is saying you're actually making cyclocross look fun here. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Man, I really love cyclocross. I love racing. I would race anything. I would race lawnmowers, anything. But this is super fun. Look at that. Matt is staying with me. It's gonna look on the inside there. It's not a good place to pass, but here it's a good place to pass. It's a long straight. Very fast, so you can hear me breathe. I'm really going all out. That was a fast turn. So you clip the apex, it pushes you on the outside, sets you up for the next apex. There's such a good flow on this course.
Yeah, get it.
Shopping carts racing, let's go. Alright, let's do this. the shopping cart prestige series.
Go Ben!
Alright, John is cheering. You know it's the end. You know I can make it. Can I make it? You know, guys. It says stream resume. Let me know. All right, so this is the podium. Let me check in the chat. All right, Peter says I'm back. Clocking. I don't know if the stream died. That was too much action for YouTube. It's just buffering. It's back. So I don't know what you guys missed. Maybe so maybe the replay is gonna be there. Peter saying let's see the finish again. We missed the end. Really? Did it skip the end? Oh man, that sucks. Let me see if I can fix that. Let me see if I can show the finish at least. Show the finish line. Hang on. I'm gonna try something here live. Let's do this live. Okay, let's try this.
Okay, let's call up our 35A.
Nope, that's not gonna work. Let me see.
Leading our series is Benjamin Garnett.
No.
Second overall, David McNeil.
Needed the last 1 minute. All right, let me try. I think I know how to do it. I think I know. I need to do this, and then like that. All right, so that's the last minute. All right, we're back for the replay of the replay of the last minute. All right, so I'm trying to not block too much. Trying to play fair. Matt is looking at the inside there. It's not a good passing zone. I'm on the racing line, so there was no place there to pass. This is the final barrier section. All right, I nailed it. Matt knows it's gonna be hard now to get back. So I'm full on the power. I'm not looking back. So I don't know. It seems like Matt is letting me go, but I'm not looking back. I'm assuming he's on my wheel. So I go flat out. Last turn, I'm going all out, sprinting all out, assuming that he's on my wheel, not looking back. And that's it. That's how it ended.
There goes your winner right there.
All right. Sorry for the stream issue, guys. It stopped at the worst time. All right, but that was it. That was the win, first win of the season. Really fun racing with Matt. I was really happy with that. I was having so much fun racing with David and Matt. All right, so that's the podium. That's the podium right there. So yeah, we also have Rob. Rob is there in 4th place, and we have Josh Tutel got 5th place. He wasn't there for the podium, so I photoshopped him in the shot. So let's look at them. Let's look at the result. I think I have the official result somewhere here, right here. So, oh, wait, like that. Official results there. So what this means for the points in the series. So that means I'm still leading the series. But yeah, I'm not making that much progress on David, because what happens is the top 8 races count. So even though David finished 3rd, is removing one of his bad races and is replacing it with the points of a 3rd place. So he's actually making progress on me. Even though he finished behind me, he's making progress. So it's going to be very interesting at the end of this season, because you see there Matt in 3rd place in the championship. He has two races down. So he can be 42 points more if he wins 2 more races. So it's gonna be a tight battle in the points. It's gonna be fun for the end of the season. So stay tuned, guys. I think I'm gonna stream 3 or 4 more races depending on the schedule. Next one is this weekend at the Greek Theater. So we race Saturday and Sunday at the Greek Theater. So come race with us. Come watch the race. It's gonna be fun. And you can tune in next week, next Thursday. I stream every Thursday night. So stay tuned. You can follow me on social media. I put my links below. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm Ben Gayet, and thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you next week, guys. All right. Cheers.
There you go. Inside.
That was actually a race.
Good job, man.
Like I said, those races in between.